Hello, how are you today?
Hi. Good.
What is your name?
Quan. Mr. Quan.
And what brings you in today, Mr. Kwan?
I am fearful
Okay.
because I'm afraid that I'm going to lose my business and I'm going to end up in jail.
Okay, what are you fearful about?
That I'm going to lose my business or end up in jail because of my desires.
What are your desires? Can you explain that for me?
Well, I peer in people's windows, or I like to rub up against strange women.
Okay, and how often does this behavior occur?
Well, every day, except for every other weekend when I have my children.
Okay, so how many children do you have?
Two.
Two?
Two sons.
2 sons? Are you married? Are you with their mother?
I'm divorced. We divorced a year and a half ago, last March. And I have partial custody. So I see them every other weekend.
Okay, and when they come to see you, these behaviors stop or just decrease?
They stop.
Okay. And have these behaviors been getting worse?
Yes, they do it every day. And then recently I was chased for several blocks by a woman's husband because he found me in the bushes watching her shower through the window.
Okay. And is this a normal behavior for you now?
It's been almost every day. It's been getting worse, but it's been almost every day since my divorce.
Okay. So it started getting worse after your divorce? Were these behaviors happening prior to that?
No, not really. I mean, I guess I always got the thrill of it, and I watched porn and stuff while I was married, but it wasn't anything. I always felt like I was cheating on my wife if I did it. But now that we're divorced, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Okay, and you're worried that this behavior will affect your business somehow?
Well, after I was chased, I'm sure he called the cops, and I'm just afraid that I'm going to get caught, and then I have 2 restaurant businesses, and I'm afraid that I will lose everything that I worked for, but I just can't control myself.
Okay, so if you were to be able to change the situation and have it any outcome you would like, what would that look like for you?
I don't know. I don't know if I can stop. I guess I want to stop, but I just don't know if I can.
Okay. Have you tried stopping before?
Well, I mean, I stop when my kids are around just because I guess I'm a little ashamed and I don't want them to find out that their dad is like this.
Okay, so you stop because you're ashamed of maybe your son's finding out and looking at you differently?
Yeah.
Okay. Does that bring up some fear of them maybe finding out?
Yeah. But I think that eventually they would understand. I don't think that they would understand if I went to jail or if I lost my businesses.
So would you say it's more the fear of being put in jail and being caught legally as opposed to feeling that this behavior is maybe hurting you in some way?
I just don't want to lose everything I've worked for.
Okay. How would you like to proceed? Are there any ideas, or have you tried anything else other than being around your children, to cope with this behavior?
No, and that's when I decided that I maybe needed to talk to someone professionally. So I'm just hoping that there's something that I can do to make these urges stop.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How would you feel about talking to your sons about what's going on before you actually, say, get caught by the police and get put in jail?
No.
No?
No, I don't want them to find out.
Is there anybody you do feel comfortable with?
No,
Okay.
this is very hard for me.
Okay, so is your anxiety level pretty high right now?
Yes.
Just talking to me? Okay. Have you ever been caught before this recent incident?
Well, when I rub up against women, like some think that it's unintentional, but I've had several that didn't feel like it was. And so I guess I've been caught in that way. But, and you know, looking at women through windows, previously I've had a couple that have seen me, but this is the first time that I've been chased by someone's husband.
Mm-hmm. And that must have been pretty scary for you.
Yeah, he was really big.
Okay. Okay. How does it make you feel when the women that you rub up on, when they do notice that that's what you're doing, and
it makes me feel excited, but I guess afterwards I feel ashamed and guilty.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't help myself.
Okay. So it's excitement in the beginning and then shame and guilt after the fact? Is that always how it happens?
I guess I don't really feel the excitement if they don't necessarily notice. Like, I feel like it's the thrill of getting caught, but I don't want to get caught.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So would you say that maybe there's a small part of you that does want to be caught? Because that's what the thrill is about?
I think that I don't want to be caught, but I think that maybe being caught is the only way that it'll stop.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, we can pick up with this in our next session then.
Okay.